Hi, welcome to the Gen X Glam and Gab channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, whether you're new, whether you're coming back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I know there are so many choices out there, and you're hanging out with me, mom, in her basement, doing a little bit of glam, doing a little bit of gab. Sometimes I do giveaways. There is a giveaway going on, so I'm going to link the giveaway video in this video description. You just need to be subscribed to the channel, make a comment in the giveaway video, and have a USA or Canada mailing address, and you'll get in the running. My giveaways are very simple to get into. We connect on the Discord server, the Gen X Glam Discord server, which I'll also link an invitation to the Discord server in this video description, or we can connect via email. So congratulations to our latest winner, Christina. Your package is totally on the way. I didn't deliver it myself. I delivered it to the post office the other day. So, and this is the current giveaway. It's just a glam grab bag of goodies. We've got all kinds of makeup and skincare going on in there, including the new NYX matte balms and the new e.l.f. like melting balms. There's some good stuff in there. All right, I gotta get into today's video. It's not a wash and dry the hair day, so I just pulled my hair up yesterday. For those of you who are checking my channel, I went to tea with the ladies. It was so much fun. That was a wash and dry the hair day, but I ended up pulling up my hair because one of the ladies bought us all like fasteners, those cute little hats that you just sort of like clip on, and we all had different colors. I had yellow because in my dress I wore yesterday, I had some like little yellow flowers in it. Looked fantastic. She also got us tiaras, and at first I was like, is it overkill to wear the tiara and the fastener? I'm like, we were leaning into this ladies' lunch, walked down the street, all five of us in our different colored fascinators and in our tiaras, and we were like reservoir dogs. You'll get that. You'll get that. If you're a Gen Xer, you'll get it. And if you're not a Gen Xer, just go see whichever streaming service is offering Reservoir Dogs and check that out. You can get a little taste in 90s pop culture. All right, let's get into today's video because I've got a lot to do. And as usual, mom on the go. And even though it wasn't a wash and dry the hair day, I've been letting my skincare marinate down here. I went in with my Tear Tear Milk Skin Toner. Really, really like this stuff. And I went in with my Tear Tear SOS Serum. Really, really like this stuff. I'm a big fan of the Tear Tear. And I really wanted to give my face a good prep because guess what came in the mail? Guess what came in the mail? Like I said, if you're tracking my channel, I'm saying my POV is coming in the mail soon. I went ahead and busted into it because I didn't want to waste time like cutting it open. But let's use it together. Let's do first impressions together. It came with this little card, beauty from every angle, point of view. Here's the creator right here. If you don't know who Mikayla Nogueira is, she is a very, very famous TikToker, makeup artist, and she came out with a skincare / makeup prep line. We're gonna try it out. I'm gonna use my Beautiful Skin Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm gonna use some of my Fleshy Blush from Glow Recipe, nice dewy base. I'm gonna use some of my my Huda Beauty Ubi blush. I'm just gonna go for it. Whatever I got in front of me, because for those of you who are checking my channel, you know I'm in the middle of an international move and my stuff is like everywhere. I'm starting to get like a little bit of anxiety that my stuff is everywhere. Let's refresh the face. Let's go in with a little bit of this Beauty Elixir from Caudalie because it's something that I'm trying to use up. Maybe not necessarily before I move, but use up enough where I can finish it on summer vacation because I'm not supposed to be packing out like sprays and stuff with like flammability, flammable properties. All right, let's get into this. Let's read the little card. I read fast, so it shouldn't be that bad. We can let that Caudalie sit, and then no, let's use a product first. Let's get a first impression of Amp. Point of view, Amp It. It's a balm. It's a lip balm. I've read online it's supposed to have like a mango flavor. It says on the back it's got an elastin like elastic glow technology, and it's got a mango flavor. It is 16 milliliters. I think that's pretty generous. All right, let's go in with this. It's got like a pinkish grapefruit sort of shade to it, but there's no, wow, look at that. Look at my lips are glistening. There's no pigment in this. I was messing around with putting a little bit of lip liner on before I came on. I always like to cheat and go to my lips first. And so there might be a tiny bit of my lip liner left, my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. But that's really nice. It feels super moisturizing. All right, let's lead and read with the little card, and then we're gonna go in with Whip It, the face moisturizer, because I want to see how makeup sticks to it. The big thing about this is it's supposed to be a skincare makeup prep line. So hydrating whipped cream, barrier bolster technology. See, that's what's important. That's why skincare is so drilled down important, because you need a barrier between the makeup you're putting on and your skin, right? You need that barrier. So I like how this says barrier bolster technology. Listen, as long as stuff doesn't pill with it, let's see. She's excited. I'm excited to introduce you to Point of View, a brand created with you in mind. As a community, we each have a unique POV, especially with our beauty regimes. So true. Point of View inspires you to get creative with your canvas, get out of your comfort zone, try something new, and experiment. Beauty isn't about rules, it's about perspective. I totally agree with that. I'm always saying, like, down here in my glam station, I do whatever I want in whatever order I want. And that's what makes it fun, right? Like, that's what makes it fun. Makeup shouldn't be intimidating, and I hope to inspire you to become your very own makeup artist. Yes, I like that. We should all inspire to become our very own makeup artist. As I have often said, it all starts with skin prep. When your skin is happy and healthy, your makeup looks and feels even better. So are you ready to discover your POV? Yeah, let's discover your POV, Mikayla. Let's try so she has 5 products in this line. We saw the lippy, the Ampoule lippy. This is the Whip It face cream. She has a toner, she has a serum, and she has a primer, but I didn't need to get all of those. Oh, looky here. So here, now you see it? No, wait, now you don't see it, now you do. So you twist this, and then there's like a little, I don't know how to get this out. There's like a little spatula in there, maybe because I have nails. I don't want to waste a bunch of time, and I won't use that spatula anyway. But I guess that is to keep it extra hygienic, so you're not dipping your fingers into this thing. Supposedly her stuff is made in Korea. Yeah, it says right here, made in Korea, right on the thing. That's kind of cool. But it's not, oh my gosh. I tried to take this top off, and it stuck to the top, and I had resistance. I had to fight. This is thick. Holy cow, this is thick. Wow. I mean, I thought it would be, Whip It. I thought it, 0 scent. All right. This is such a strange texture. I'm not used to something like, all right, but okay, this is, oh wow, this feels cool. I'm not gonna lie. So look at how like thick it looks, like literally like thick Cool Whip. Let's put this on the neck. But as soon as it touches the skin and you start to blend it out, it becomes super, super thin. Holy cow. And I feel, my face feels so soft right now and so hydrated. And wet, super wet. Like I can't go in with makeup right now. I wonder how long this stuff needs to dry down. Oh, well, I'll tell you about tea. Yeah, so we went to tea. I said, let me tell you about, wow, this just, if the makeup really does stick to this, I might be a fan. I might be a fan because this just, it melts into your skin. I don't know any other way to describe it. Wow, this stuff is, and it really didn't take that much. And I covered my whole face. Wow. All right, so getting back to tea. Went to tea with the 5 ladies. We had our hair fasteners on, walking reservoir style down the street. Was really glad that I did use my Tower 28 sunscreen yesterday because I took in a little bit of sun on the walk to and from. Had this tower of sandwiches. If you're on Discord with us, I posted some pictures over there. I'll link the invitation to join Discord in this video description. I always say it's free to do wherever you download your apps. Go ahead and download it and join us over there in Discord. There's a lot of great pictures from my tea, and my thumbnail picture is with me on that walk. The thumbnail picture from yesterday's video is me on the walk with my fastener and tiara and pulled over next to like a nice luscious green shrub and took that picture. But it's like super fancy, very nice restaurant. I put a picture on Discord of the table setting. You know, it's a set menu, you pay a set price, and they bring you this tower, this 3-tier tower. And on the bottom, I got like a blueberry scone and a regular scone. In the middle, all of these like bite-sized sandwiches, like no kidding, like this size. There were, I think, 5 different varieties, and you could get, I got the classic, so like mine had some meat, like there was a chicken sandwich on a croissant. It was so good. It was called like the Green Goddess, and it had like this really nice light flavored pesto to it. But you could get vegan or you could get vegetarian versions. And on the top were the sweets. It was just really amazing. I've never experienced anything like that. I was surprised how full the place was. I don't know why I was surprised that it was so full. It was in a really nice hotel, but there were a lot of other people doing what we were doing, getting ourselves some lunch. Now, do I need to go in with some under eye cream? I guess I should. I'm gonna go in with my my Guerlain from the Orchidee, never know how to say it, but I love it. Line, let's just see, because I mean, if any pilling under my eye results in blending these 2 formulas, like Whip It is out, because this is my eye cream that I've been using for the past year, and I spend a lot of time hustling to get it. It's not cheap from Guerlain, so yeah, let's hope it doesn't pill under my eyes. Should I do a little bit of under eye prep before I go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin? Let's use this as my Huda Beauty, like in the shade Pink Pomelo. Let's just get under there with it. Not necessarily, it's definitely a color corrector in like the pink peach family. I'm just gonna, it's so messy though. Look, I got that on my finger just from like spinning the top. To be careful I don't get any on my clothes. All right, that's the plan. This is the plan. I'm going in with a little bit of this peachy color corrector. I'm gonna do a little bit more color correcting, a little bit more, not a lot. Then let's go in with the Beautiful Skin, and I want to use some Fleshy Blush here from Glow Recipe. I was going to use a little bit of my Huda Ooby Oobs, and I don't know, do some sort of lippy. The lips are still feeling really moisturized, and powder down. I gotta go. Me and the kiddo, we gotta get out the door. But I mean, this was just so exciting. So the POV Beauty brand launched at the end of, let's use the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury, just in the nose contour area and back in some of these areas you just saw me use. This brand launched at the end of March. It sold out like quite quickly on the website. And then there were some shipping delays. Like some people online were saying like, oh, it's taking like over like a month, you know, shipping was supposed to be whatever. Some people were even paying for expedited shipping and they were still waiting weeks and weeks. This is not from the initial launch. This is from when she restocked, and it shipped from when I purchased it. They got, I don't know what the problem was on the launch, why there were like, you know, some people didn't get their stuff for over a month. I don't understand why, because I ordered mine, like then I got an email right away like, oh, we got your confirmation. And then like another day later, I think I got like, okay, we're packaging. It shipped within 3 days of when I ordered it. So I'm not exactly sure what happened with the first run. All right, let's go in with a little bit of the Beautiful Skin. Today I have another sort of event at work, like a little happy hour I'm going to after work, but it's nothing like the tea. I mean, the tea is unbelievable to me. I've never, like I said, I've never done anything like that before, and I don't know if I'll ever do anything like that again. I don't know if they do. They do have like high tea in where I'm going in Sweden. I'll spit it out. Maybe I could take a little side trip to England and get tea there. Wouldn't that be fun? Like, of course we get to keep our fascinators and our tiara. It wasn't like, you know, use this and give it back to me for the next time I get to go to tea with a group of people. It was like, I don't know, in Portuguese we would call it a lembrança. a memory, like a souvenir, a lembranza. It's a souvenir. We got a souvenir. All right, now, am I regretting that I went in with a little bit of that beautiful skin? This is normally like my favorite foundation of all foundations because it's like very light coverage and it does just feel like another layer of skin. Like I just did one pump and I still have a fair amount left. I'm just blending my life away. I will give some shout outs while I'm here because I heard from some people yesterday. Shanine, shout out to Shanine and congratulations to Shanine. Shanine hit 1,000 followers on her Instagram channel. Yay, Shanine. I love it when the community, like when the subbies within the community here are growing, you know, on their own. I mean, many of you have your own socials and you know, you're successful in your own space. So congratulations again to Shanine. And Dawn was chatting us up on Discord yesterday. Dawn is, can I say this, Dawn? You won't be offended, right? You are like the queen of QVC shopping. Actually, Lori from Shark Tank is like the queen of QVC, but you find the best deals. You're always reporting on the steals of the deals from QVC. And I'm going to try this weekend to get in and watch it. You know, I used to watch QVC looking for like precious gems, but I never really thought about it for makeup. So Dawn was just sharing, she got some really good deals and she was listing them off and she was just saying she's having so much fun on her own like midlife makeup journey. I'm not going to say crisis for Dawn because I don't think she's having a crisis. And I do when I say I'm having a midlife makeup crisis, it's in the most loving way possible. But I mean, I guess Dawn really articulated it best yesterday in her Discord comment where she was just like, you know, I'm just really enjoying getting back into makeup again at the, you know, at a later stage in her life, like a more middle-aged stage in her life. And I mean, I can relate with that. Several people were like completely agreed. Jeanette was chiming in over there. I mean, and I guess that's what Mikayla's talking about with her point of view. Like everybody has their perspective when it comes to makeup, you know, mine, and you're allowed to change it and you're allowed to evolve it. Because like for mine, for many years, I couldn't be bothered. I just could not be bothered. I always took care of my skin, made sure it was like, you know, I was doing my masks and, and, you know, moisturizing at night. Gosh, I love the way this stuff smells. But I just could not be bothered with foundation, with, you know, multiple steps. I use my lipstick for everything, for blush, for like as a all over the face stick. That just, okay, so the glue, you know, the Glow Recipe, the comes in 2 different shades. I used this shade yesterday. It really does just give a like a nice, like cheeky glow, right? The Glow Recipe was kind of not criticized, but when they dropped this, they tried to say it was like 100% like skincare, but they got like called out on that. So if they're delving into the makeup space, I say more power to them. I don't mind Glow Recipe. I invested in quite a bit of it early on in my collection. I'm not repurchasing. I love that these come in minis. I would repurchase, not this shade, but I would repurchase this shade when I run out. But another brand of ladies that just had an idea over wine and made it happen. I guess there's so many people out there that are just such good examples of, you know, go for it. Just make a plan in life and go for it. And don't give up until you're satisfied, right? Until you've like tried your best and you're like, all right, that's it, I'm moving on. Or you tried your best and you hit it. You hit it. You sprung success, your wellspring success for you. Look, that's the Hood of Beauty from that, you know, derived from the ubi, the pink sort of like, or purple inside, the Asian sweet potato. I think it's from the Philippines. What do we think? It was kind of, I was going for like, I was like a little bit of a purple top. So I was kind of going for a little bit of like a purple purple something something on my cheeks. Like I laid down a quite a, let's put a little bit of the Ubi on the lips. Let's see what that does. Oh, wow. Super matte. I don't like it. I don't like it on the lips. I do like the smell of this stuff though. I don't like it on my lips at all. I don't like it on my lips at all. And now that amp was still doing its job there. My lips were still super, super moisturized. A little bit of a shadow. All right, I gotta get out of here. I just wanted to come on, let everybody know how tea was, talk a little bit about POV Beauty, because I'm gonna go over that with my Juicy Tubes from Lancome. That's what I pulled out to use today for a little bit of pigment. The amp it up, amp it. That is gonna be really nice. You know, a lot of times when I'm doing my skincare and letting that all marinate, I wash and dry the hair day and all that jazz, I will go in with my lip mask from Laneige. So I can see myself going through, I can see this being like a summer product for me. I can see myself going through this summer and buying a new one, you know, before I leave the US. Got a little bit of shade on that Ubi. It won't stick around. I'm going to go ahead and finish my face offline. I feel like I've kept you entirely too long, but I'm going to do some blush. I'm going to do some setting powder. I'm just like, we just hung out to bed the base. Like, let's get last first impressions. Let's do this. It doesn't look very attractive, but sometimes if you do one of these numbers after like your skincare and some of your makeup is down, that's when you can really figure out if you're going to get any pilling. And I'm telling you, there is nothing. It's like I'm trying to induce it. I'm just really pushing all of, you know, the skincare, the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin, the couple of different blushes I put on. Nothing's pilling. It's amazing. I like the Whip It. I was scared when I first opened this. I know, I haven't left yet. I was scared when I was opened this because I feel like this resistance, the top really sticks, really has no scent. Look at this. Look at this texture. Look at how thick that looks. But I am telling you, you put it on your skin and it's like, it almost evaporates. It's gone. It is not anything like, I don't think that I know, I can't say I have anything in my collection that's like it. Can't. So, I'm happy I bought it. I truly am. Like, thank you, Mikayla. I think you hit it out of the park on the couple that I tried. I didn't need a serum, I didn't need a toner, and I don't use like sticky icky primers. So I can't help you out there in those reviews. But what I bought, I really, really liked. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face. And if anything pills, if it pills with the powder or anything that I put on, I'll give you an update in my next video. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, take care. I'll see you soon.